let's let's go through all 15 swing coins. So APT chart was updated. I cleaned up this chart because new interim levels I had to provide. There were a lot of supports, as you know. So I cleaned them up now, and also revised this critical support at 5. So you can see that this is now in process of recovery. It is not going down. It is looking for the upside move, and in fact, it has hit the first resistance precisely. Perfect touch, beautiful touch, isn't it? So this is good to see accuracy, right? And now simple. After this, after this, and then going for R1 again. Yeah, life is simple. BCH. Now BCH is okay. If it is not this, it's holding up. I mean, it's making progress. Now the thing is, as I mentioned in part one, not don't try to compare each coin, because each coin every week is going to do differently than other. So if you have coin X, don't think why my coin X is not moving and why can that coin. That kind of a silly comparison will give you tension, worry. Okay, so I hope you'll get it. So today, this week, some coins are amazing, and but next week some other coin would look amazing, like that. Okay, what we have to keep on looking at, if it is making decent progress or not, and if it is in case if it is going down, then how bad it is. That's it. So the now my analysis, actually I can wrap up in 5 minutes, because the hard part is done. The hard part was last few months. This is now cakewalk. But as I said, the mind doesn't need easy things. If you are at ease, you'll add something. I mean, when I say you, means not you personally, usually people, the mind, because mind requires problem. It always need to solve something. So if it is too good, then it's too hard, very hard to believe that it's too good. Then mind will think, how come there is no problem? It's so weird. So if I say there's nothing to analyze, I what I mean is it's doing fine. So what to analyze? So if you are healthy, what to check? It doesn't make. I mean, I can always check and say is good, but there's nothing more I can add to it. So if you are healthy, if I see you running, and if I'm a doctor, what else I am going to say? Right? It's not needed. So doctors are needed only when one fall sick, right? So it's like that. So this is fine. BSV is bouncing. Nice bounce. We see it today. See it corrected, and the correction is part of the game. Nice looking bounce. Doge tried to break above this downtrend line, which is good to see, because it has been going down, as you can see, and this is a major attempt. I mean, it's not that new. There were multiple attempts, but this time, I think it will look for the breakout, because the whole environment is improving, and also technically speaking, now the breakout of out of this has a high probability. Now Ethereum is moving away from this trend line. As you could see, now it is approaching R1, and now we can see that our ascending triangle is about to complete. So it is going to face some resistance. It's not going to just go up like anything. Some resistance over here, and then I think that's where we could expect, especially above R2. So you can say, so what I'm going to do is maybe I'll expand this like this. So about R2, it will get some free run, like on a highway. right? This is on local roads, so speed is fine. So once it is out of local roads, the highway. So this is the highway for Ethereum. Ah, look at that! Look at that! Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Wow. So I was waiting for it to enter in the orange box. Remember last week? It has entered. We don't need this box. Is it following the path? Answer is yes. So don't look for the exact turns and all. Okay, this is just illustration. This is indicating that the main thing is the direction. Okay, so don't think it's going to go down like this. Maybe it is like going up to this, and then probably a little bit of resistance, and that's it. Look at this. But I think the most beautiful candle. When I say this, I'm not favoring FET, remember. I'm just appreciating, right? I'm just appreciating. Next week, something else might do the same. Otherwise, you think Mahir is appreciating. That means it's amazing. Yeah, of course, it's amazing now, but it doesn't mean any coin is my favorite. No coin is my favorite coin. Look at this one. So FIL is now, it has touched A. Okay, good. So we would like to see A is broken above and it touches 5 and breaks above, right? But we can say that it is likely to follow this path. It is not looking for downside though, so this is good, right? FTM has re-entered the orange, and that is good. Broken above A. Did this work? It did work this time. Here it didn't work. It made new low. Here it worked. Remember, the pattern didn't change. I had explained last time as well, right? The pattern was like this, and this was here. Remember, because of this further downside move, we had to readjust. So what happened? The pattern got expanded, but it was not broken. And this is just fine tuning, which happens. You know, this is good. And I think once it reaches to this level S1, I can remove this one. Actually, this is unwanted for now. Once it is broken above, then I think it will improve even further. R2 is broken above. I shared R3 yesterday. So this is what I'm going to do. Once level is broken above, then I'm going to give you the next one and so on. Okay? So that's how we'll progress. And this was the main tricky part. And we called out. So the entry to the so link was added perfectly on time, isn't it so? We can say that. We dropped some coins and we got, and I think we see the benefit of it. So this list is really looking good. Our 15 coin list. So Link has done exactly what the analysis indicated. Amazing. So this is Matic is bouncing. So look at this. The bounce is not huge, but it's okay. It's okay. The main priority was not to break B, and it has done that. It has taken care, which is more than enough. Because once it starts moving up, then the Matic is a crazy coin. You know that. If it starts making move, it goes crazy and recover quickly. So I'm not concerned about it. Look at this star. I have been telling this is one of the top ones. And it is growing. Look at this. It is approaching 2.5 So it's so amazing. This was the first coin actually which started, remember, started making more in September. among this. Do I have to explain more? I don't think so. Right? Okay. Remember when it was going down, I mentioned that uh, it is normal reaction from R1 and it would try to go for support, and then look at this one. Isn't it awesome? So beautiful. So what, since it has broken R1, now we have R2 at 3.73. Super duper. SOL is making progress. The hard part was this. Hard part is over. It is now floating. I can remove these levels. They are not required now. It's approaching R1. The R1 is broken. Do we have R2? We don't have. I'll share. Not a problem. That's not a problem. It's coming out of this. So here, it is still on local roads, out of congestion, but still local roads. This is like about this, especially I think above 50, 52. This is where the highway starts, where the momentum can, like, it's like changing gear, it's like first, second gear, and then the top gear. So this is where I'm seeing uh, in a top gear. So Unify had a little hard time, remember, because it went down. But look at this. Look from where it bounced right off the S3. Now, it's so frustrating, isn't it so? But look at this. Look at the recovery. Whatever loss you saw here, in matter of 2 weeks, it has recovered so much. Yeah, and it is looking so strong. That's what it is. So sometime if the coin is volatile, the drawdown or the dip or the correction is deeper, but we have to always see that the deep is deep, very deep, which is like critical, or it's acceptable. So when it was going down, I was measuring and it was acceptable, though it was not desirable. Means nobody would like it to see going down. But the point is, it's not in our hand. That's what I say. It's not in our hand. And it has bounced. So I haven't changed anything. S3 was like this and it bounced. So that's what happened. So nobody in the world can say that the recovery will happen from that level. Remember, we have to be realistic here. What we can do is if the level is broken, we have to give another level. And as I said, even S3 was above the critical level, and I didn't even give the critical level because there was no need. If S3 would have broken, then I would have given critical level. Even S3 was not critical level, so I didn't have to give anything for M5. So back of my mind, it's not about hope, by the way. I don't have hope. Okay, I don't live in assumption, hope, expectation. For me, it's measurement and analysis on from different ways. So S3 was given, and if S1 is not able to give bounds, then I would look for S2. S2 give bounds, but not enough. Then I give S3, right? Then S3. Then the S3 is go. So it is like this, right? So it's like that. So nobody can say that this candle is going to happen from here or here. Okay, so we have to be realistic about it. But each key level, as I said, is a checkpoint. So S3 was a checkpoint. Resistance is a checkpoint, support is checkpoint. I call resistance and support as a key level. Key level means important levels where we put a checkpoint and see how it behaves. In this case, there was bounce, not that it didn't bounce, but not enough. Here also there was bounce, you see, but not enough. But here there was bounce and then this is enough. You see the difference? In other words, we can say that one bounce is not enough. You have to see certain height. for you to believe that now it is on a recovery. Yeah. So if this was the last time I didn't say that, okay, this is good. I say positive, but there was no way I can say, and no, I mean that this it will do this because it's about knowing the future. Nobody knows it. But when you see this, then you can always say it's positive. When you see this, you can say wonderful, and that's what we wanted to see. So simple. Look at XRP, the last one. It has again tried to break above A in multiple attempts. This coin is very slow, to be honest. So I'm not saying this coin has broken any trend. So I'm trying to be patient with three coins actually: Doge, XRP, and Filecoin. If these three coins do not make major move, then I will replace with something which has momentum, like what you saw with Linkcoin or even BSV coin, which moved 55% last weekend, and then Rune coin, RUN, you saw that. So something like that we can add. Okay, just in case these coins. So right now, this week, Dogecoin, Filecoin, and XRP still are sluggish, and I still need to see something so like energy, momentum. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, but you never know. So we can give 1 week or maybe 2 weeks max. I'm just giving you heads up so you are mentally prepared. You should not think that why Mihir has removed it. I'm giving my justification because there are some coins which are really doing well, and you know that we cannot have all of them, right? So we have to replace them, but we are not going to replace every week. Remember, we are going to replace only if they are relatively very weak, relatively. So they are not weak in a sense that they're going down, but we want some momentum every week, not huge candle, not necessarily, but some momentum. So I'm just giving heads up. These are the three coins. They are good, but we want to. It's not about coin. It's about the price action. Remember, it's not about. So when you hire someone, you are not hiring a person in a way or identity. You are hiring to the role. Means you don't care who joins. You care whether he or she fits for the purpose, the job or not. You see? So like that. When we add, it's not about I'm adding XRP or some coin. It's about adding a coin that is doing well or fit for the purpose. So there is no subjectivity or identity when I select. It is purely based on the price action. Uh, that's it then. I think this is good time. Nothing more to add in my opinion here. Everything looks good, positive. We'll be in touch, but feel free to ask me more if you have any question. Thank you and enjoy.